2008 Centurion SV220. This Enzo is the 22 footer. I think they came in 3 or 4 different lengths in this time frame. And this is a one owner boat and pretty much lived in a boathouse up at Wawasee. We're going to walk through it. Pretty low hours at 237 hours, 238 hours right in there. And we're going to walk through the good, bad, and actually not used. First off, white hull, white deck, blue main theme, and then this accent stripe. I don't know what color this actually is, but it's pretty interesting. It has a lot of flop to it. It's a metallic. Sometimes it looks orange, sometimes it looks peach. Honestly, it's pretty cool. I would never have picked it with blue, but it's pretty rad. I like it. As you walk around it, you can see just how much color flop it has. Really sharp. Big platform. Has rubber traction on the top. Blue platform. Has the trim tab below. This is pre-surf system, so this does not have a surf system. And come down this side. Here we can see some scuffs. I honestly think that's almost all the damage that's on the boat, or imperfections I should say. We have some small ones right here, if you can see that. Can you see that? Leave a comment if you can see that. Some really light ones right there too. Bigger ones. Come on, focus. There we go. Now you see that. Alright. LED lights sitting on a Boatmate tandem axle trailer. Swing tongue. I do have a battery hooked up to the lights just so they look cool. You'll probably see in the video the passenger side, whatever, port side light on the trailer. We need to replace that. So we'll replace that. This is an Enzo. This was originally modeled after the Ferrari Enzo. And kind of has this cool air intake system, and has some unique styling on the bow. It's pretty cool. I like it. Flip over light. That's pretty cool. Does it feel like I'm discovering this boat with you? It's because I am. Oh, here we go. There's another scratch. Boom. Focus. There we go. It's really light. All right, let's step on the inside. Four-wheel disc. One thing I will say, it's kind of a trick. I wish there was a grab handle right up here, because it's hard to get on the back of the boat without climbing. All right. Big sun pad. Vinyl's in good condition. We can see just some weird discoloring on that, and it's almost like just the color has came off the top of the vinyl. It's not ripped or anything, but you can see just that silverness. The silver paint has kind of gone off the top of that. So, port side hatch has subfloor ballast. There's a bow and cockpit cover that's in there. We have ballast below the floor. And then this is pretty interesting. Over here on the starboard side, we have the same storage, but we have a walk-through door. So if you don't want to step on your vinyl, you can do that. Also, ballast. It's all black in there, so it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. But tower has Roswell tower speakers on it. Kind of have individual lights. The outside ones rotate down. Has a bimini top, stern light. Rotating wakeboard racks that are kind of goofy. This probably needs to be pushed around. Those are made by Monster. They work. They do hold wakeboards. Well, that one will be adjusted, but it's when they're attached to a round bar, they can kind of pivot and rotate. So in the whole grand scheme of things, probably not the best wakeboard racks, but they do the job. Looks like we have some sort of imperfection right there. A lot of people would call that a burn. I don't think it's a burn. I think it was split and then they've kind of melted it back together. Just try to repair it or patch it. All those seats look good. All right, so on the dash. Depth finder, water temp. Obviously, we're not sitting on the trailers, or we're not sitting in the water, so it's kind of going crazy. The tach says 16.4 hours. This is how you check hours on a perfect pass. Menu, system info. By the way, I hit both those at the same time. Hit up. 237.5 hours. We are going to go drive this boat, so we'll end up putting another half hour on it, so it's going to be 238 hours. Stereo button, courtesy lights, nav, horn. Doesn't seem like it's working. Oh, we have a horn going in it. It's my fault. Bilge, blower, ballast, tower lights. Turn all this stuff off. So it does have a bow cover that goes over this, and it also has a slide-in air dam. So you do have a couple options of diffusing or stopping the air from coming through the boat to help extend those spring and fall days. Snap out carpet. I know that Gator Step makes an option for the flooring if you want to get that new foam flooring. The boat excels at storage. I know that's black. It's really hard to tell, but that goes all the way to the bow. Tons of storage. Just imagine that battery box that's in there. There we go. There's an adjustment. Very cool. And last thing. Mercruiser Black Scorpion 350. We have brand new belt, tune-up, cap rotor, plugs, oil, fuel filter. Just has been fully serviced and is ready to rock. All right, if you have any more questions about this beautiful 2008 Enzo SV220 by Centurion, give us a call at N3 Boatworks, 317-845-9253.